Welcome, young adventurers, to the magical tale of the Sprite's Three Wishes. Get ready to discover what happens when a kind Sprite grants three wishes, and if true happiness is found in having everything or something even better.
Long ago, when the Great Mogul ruled, little sprites undertook tasks to help people. They would cleverly do housework, tend stables, and even nurture gardens with great care. These magical helpers loved their work and silently ensured everything was perfect. But there was one very important rule: no one should ever interfere with their work. If anyone bothered them, all their meticulous efforts would instantly be spoiled. Our story begins with one such kind-hearted sprite who loved to help. The forest rustled with secrets of their joyful endeavors. This particular friendly sprite cultivated a magnificent garden for a worthy family living peacefully near the grand Ganges River. His duties were always performed with deftness and quiet grace, making the garden bloom beautifully. He truly loved not just the kind father and gentle mother who owned the garden, but the earth and every living plant within it. Perhaps the gentle zephyrs, known friends of the sprites, secretly helped him, making his tasks easier. He always gave his very best, effortlessly ensuring his hosts experienced every pleasure from their fruitful garden. The sprite truly poured his heart into this place, wanting to stay forever. However, among the friendly sprite's kindred, some mischievous fellow sprites began to stir up trouble. They grew envious of his deep contentment and the love he showed for his garden and family. These shadowy figures whispered secrets and giggled naughtily as they hatched a cunning plot. They convinced the chief of their band, a figure of great authority, to relocate their devoted friend. Whether it was done out of whim or a clever strategy, the chief listened to their pleas. Soon orders were given. The kind garden sprite was to be moved far away from India. The command was clear and absolute. The devoted worker was to set out for the uttermost part of Norway. There, he would be tasked with overlooking a household that, at all times of the year, lay completely blanketed in snow. Such a drastic change meant leaving behind the warm, vibrant colors of his beloved Indian garden. Suddenly, the poor sprite, who cherished sunshine and lush greenery, would become a Laplander, used to icy winds and endless white. His heart ached as he imagined his future away from the bustling life near the Ganges. The news hit him with a heavy weight, leaving him bewildered and sorrowful. With a heavy heart, the friendly sprite approached the kind father and gentle mother. "I am forced to leave your beautiful home and garden," he confessed, his tiny voice barely a whisper, filled with genuine sorrow. "But for what fault of mine this must happen, I truly cannot tell," he continued. "I only know that I must go, and it will be very soon, perhaps a month, or maybe only a week." He urged them, "Please make the most of this precious interval we have left together." Then a glimmer of his magic returned. "Fortunately, I can grant 3 wishes for you, but not a single one more than 3. To humankind, simply wishing for things didn't seem so strange or out of the ordinary. The good father and mother quickly discussed among themselves, their eyes wide with expectation. They decided that their very first wish should undoubtedly be for abundance, to secure their future and comfort. And straightaway, with a magical shimmer, their wish was granted in spectacular fashion. Double handfuls of sparkling gold poured into their coffers, filling them to the brim with precious coinage. Golden wheat flowed into their granaries, and the finest wine bubbled into their cellars. Repletion, a lavish overflow, gloriously appeared everywhere they looked within their home. But alas, the sheer quantity of their new wealth brought with it an unexpected torrent of troubles. What endless cares of direction and what meticulous account-keeping now plagued their days. The management of such vast riches demanded all their time, causing incessant worry and anxiety for the good family. No longer could they enjoy simple moments. Every hour was dedicated to guarding their treasure. Soon, sneaky thieves began to plot against them, their shadows lurking in the night. Great lords constantly borrowed from them, making endless demands, and the prince heavily taxed their newfound fortune. They were, in fact, reduced to misery by this very excess of what they had thought was good fortune. Finally, the father and mother could endure their overwhelming situation no longer. "Take back this awful overplus of wealth," they cried out, their voices ringing with desperation and exhaustion. "Even the poor are happy in comparison with us, and a simple life of poverty is far more covetable than such suffocating riches." Their eyes shone with a new understanding, realizing their mistake. "Away, then, with these burdensome treasures," they fervently wished, pleading to the unseen magic. "And thou, sweet moderation, mother of all peace, sister of repose, come to us again and bring your gentle calm." With these earnest words, which formed their second heartfelt wish, a profound change occurred. Lo and behold, sweet moderation, like a soft, gentle breeze, gracefully returned to their home. The father and mother received her, not as a mystical being, but as a feeling of deep inner calm, with open arms and relieved smiles. They once again began enjoying the quiet peace that had been so cruelly stolen by their excessive wealth. Their worries melted away, replaced by contentment and tranquility. The house felt lighter, happier, and truly like a home again. Thus, at the humble end of these first two wishes, the good family found themselves exactly where they were in the first place, both in terms of material comfort and, crucially, in terms of happiness. This reflection taught them an important lesson, illustrating how true contentment often escapes those who are constantly wishing. Many people, they realized, waste valuable time in dreaming of riches they could better spend by simply doing and living. But being philosophical and wise people, the father and mother laughed softly at their own journey. Even the gentle Sprite, who observed them from afar, laughed quietly with them, understanding their newfound wisdom. To truly benefit from the Sprite's generosity, especially as he was soon to leave them, the father and mother carefully considered their final opportunity. They hazarded their third wish, not for more wealth or possessions, but for something far more enduring and valuable. With calm and united voices, they made their final, most profound request. They asked for wisdom. Wisdom, they now understood, is a truly precious treasure. It is a treasure that never burdens or embarrasses, unlike the vast riches that had once brought them so much trouble. Their hearts yearned for understanding and true insight. Wisdom truly is a treasure that brings no burdens and causes no embarrassment, only profound understanding and lasting peace. It guides our choices, brings tranquility to our hearts, and allows us to appreciate the simple joys of life. This story teaches us that while wishes might seem tempting, real and lasting happiness often does not come from abundant possessions. Instead, true contentment stems from moderation, thoughtful choices, and the profound gift of wisdom. Let us remember that understanding what truly matters in life is a wealth that can never be lost or stolen. It is a lesson for all, old and young alike.
Ever dreamed of being the hero? Now you get to be the star. Your adventure starts at TalesMio. Visit talesmio.com now.